authenticity for me is extremely important. I've been in situations where I was not in charge and authenticity wasn't important. And I personally, it hurts my soul because I know what it's like to look at a character that's supposed to represent who you are on TV. Like I know of watching characters who, like, I'm of Caribbean descent, my parents are from St. Kitts and Nevis. And I've seen shows where someone's supposed to be from the islands and their accent is not what it's supposed to be. So I always feel hurt when authenticity is not taken into account. So for me, when I have the opportunity to be in charge, I always try to make sure that when someone sees someone who's supposed to represent them on screen, it's a true reflection of what that person is supposed to be. And I don't want that person to represent every single person from that community, but I want that person to be a representative of that community and feel like, yes, that character might not be exactly who I am, but it's representative of the people that are around me, right? So I take it really, really, really personal. I really want to make sure it feels right.
If we get to see stories that we've never heard before, or we get to hear stories from the people who embody these experiences, I think we're gonna have better movies, and I think we're gonna have a better business.
Authenticity is, it's an act, it's a practice. It's not necessarily a goal in and of itself. Like it has no end to it. I think it's really just it's an active process of constantly building towards it. It ultimately, means that the stories that you're telling are being told by people who understand where that comes from, right? We have had a couple experiences where we've worked with creatives who have said, no, I'll do my research, I'll get immersed, they didn't belong to those communities, but they wanted to tell that story. And that hasn't necessarily yielded much success for us.
People watch TV and they connect to characters who remind them of themselves. And that character might be a different race, that character might be culturally from a different place in the world, but if they have similar attributes, they connect, right? So I just want to make sure that people feel like the characters that they see on TV are real, are grounded, and authenticity is a part of making sure that comes through.
There is something very magical that we are depriving ourselves of if we don't allow that authenticity to exist, right?
Right.
There is so much we can discover if we get to hear of people we never do.
Listen to the people with the lived experience. Listen to our stories, our passions, our dreams, our goals, what we want, what we need. Just consider our existence. Listen to us. It would be amazing.